So I love out. You want to get out. Cause you gotta let it out. If you wanna let it in. Gotta let it in. I make it all clear.
1 2 1 2.
That takes all the time.
1 2 1 2. Big up yourselves. Flying to the Moon, UK. Live and direct from the home of live streams, the Northeast. How we doing, guys? Hope we're all well and it's filling up nicely. 55 in the house. Let's have a little look in the chat. We all know I like to do. Mrs. Moon. Big shout out to you, Mrs. Moon there. Painting in County Durham. Don't miss any bits there. Emma, I believe you have a channel. I'll take a look later. Maybe worth a sub. Can I just apologise, guys, in advance for any background noise? We are live from the Bronx as well. So you might hear a few sirens, but don't worry. Daryl Adams, big up yourself, mate. Crazy behaviour. Boss Dog, legend. Looking good this morning. I've seen you on a few lives, Boss Dog. Minus the Tash. If nobody's seen that, if anybody didn't see that live on Benji's stream this morning, Boss Dog somehow got talked into shaving his tash off live. And there was talk of an eyebrow going as well there. If he got to 50 subs, I think it was. I think you did do it, didn't you, Boss Dog? So big up Boss Dog's tash, which is now in the dustbin. Starshine, you know, I thought we had a fellow Smoggy in the house. I've seen a little conversation you had with Apollo the other day. You never know, Apollo might drop in, usually does, just to see what content you can pinch. We'll talk about that later. Stallone Roses, massive respect, mate. Always showing the support. Ultra Collective, oosh, I like it. So I'm taking that you like that intro song there, Cast. Fine Time, one of my favourites. The Riff Raff's in, Tim Smith. Big up yourself, Tim Smith. Ganja Steve's in, aka Mirror Mirror, aka Steve Farthing, aka Mountain Man. Could go on forever, but we haven't got time. Big up Steve. An extra big up for Steve, who has just ended his live stream just to come over and show me a bit of support. So, respect as always, Steve. Yeah, so we're filling up nicely, guys. It's saying there's 11 in the chat here, but I'm sure that YouTube keep missing a no off the end. I'm sure it's 110. The chat's flying there. Let me see. You know, I like to have a little look in the chat just to see how everyone's doing. AKA Tarzan, yes, Tarzan. So what we all been up to, guys, there's been a lot of crazy behaviour going on. Hit the likes, Mrs. Moon, that's the one. Desperate for a spanner, Mrs. Moon is, you know. Spanner's coming soon, guys. You know, you need one. 10-minute live video, Ray, you never know. You never know, because another warning in advance, I am expecting an international call, guys. Very important international call from somebody very famous. So if we do have technical issues, I do apologise, and hopefully it won't affect the show. Right, let's have a look. So, what we're going to go on about today, and I'll be honest, I've been thinking about it for the last hour, but I've just had a little drive home there from 40-minute drive. My head's full of ideas and stuff I want to talk about, but obviously when you get in and you sit down, your mind goes blank. So what I usually do, if there's any pauses, what I usually do is just say, crazy, guys, it's just crazy. It's crazy behaviour, guys. And I usually get away with that, you know. Real response, not famous, mate. Boss Dog, how's it going without the Tash, mate? Are you feeling a bit bare there? I bet you've lost a few pounds now that Tash is gone, mate. Oh, good, Daryl, your favourite smoggy. Good man. So Saturday afternoon, guys, what's everyone up to? Starshine, yeah, Jim can't be with us today. Apparently, he's taking his wife out for a slap-up meal at Wetherspoons. I believe it's happy hour now, 3 till 5, and 2 for 1 on the dessert. So he likes to catch them. He likes to treat his wife, you know. Some guy, isn't he? But I know he did. I don't know if Davey 90. Sorry, mate. I see you there, brother. Hope you're well, my mate. I've often wondered what the 90s for, Davey. If you want to enlighten us, mate. Yeah, what was I saying there? Yeah, so Jim, aka Zeus, I checked his little, I think it was 13 minutes this morning, a little video, and I've watched it 3 times. And guys, I still couldn't tell you what he was talking about. There was absolutely no start, no beginning, no meaning, no punchline. It was 13 minutes that you're just not going to get back. So anything else you can do in 13 minutes, I suggest you go and do that rather than listen to Jim, because we all know he's getting on a little bit and he talks a bit of waffle. He needs a sidekick, you know. He's a bit lost when I'm not there for him to fill in the gaps, you know. Davey 90, oh, I should have known Davey. Davey 90, yeah. So that would make Dave 32, I guess. Crazy behaviour, Davey. 32, crazy age, that guy. Crazy age. Mirror, mirror, what are you doing? I'm smoking a shatter joint, sitting in the doorway of the house I'm minding. Respect to Steve there, doing a bit of house minding. Can't be a bit of house minding. Steve is fast becoming the king of the marathon live streams. I see it was just the 9 hours yesterday, Steve, and I'll be honest, I did watch quite a bit of it, mate. I was flicking in between the tennis, and it was quite enjoyable, Steve. You know, it always is. If it's always worth a look. That's Mirrorman there, out living the life in Spain with his 3 dogs. And I noticed he was going live from, guessing it was a little bar, Steve, was it not? A little tapas bar or something. I noticed Couldn't really see where you were, Steve, because it was a little bit dark. Yeah, a little bit dark it was. Yeah, don't mention dogs to PD, Steve. We'll leave that one. Was a little bit of a misunderstanding. I think there's a few of us here who were on. I think it was Zeus's lag, wasn't it? Don't take it too seriously, Steve. You know, I like PD. I like Steve, and I think they both just touched the nerve, didn't they? It was a little bit awkward, but I'm sure we'll get over it. They've both been in worse situations. Pretty sure of that. Sorry, guys, just having a swig of Bulmers there. Yeah, so has anyone been watching the tennis? I've just, I absolutely love Wimbledon, and Wimbledon is on my bucket list. I'd love to be on set. I'd love to go to Centre Court for, especially the final day. I don't know if I'd ever get a ticket, but I just can't believe. I can't believe how hard they hit them balls. Can you? And them full tossers. How do they do them? I was thinking if there's any tossers out there, any tossers in the chat who can enlighten us. I was thinking maybe Tim Smith, yeah. Just tell us how they do them, Tim, you know. Fred Perry, yeah. Well, my money's on Boris Becker Roses. He's looking good this year. If he can keep out of the keep his pants on and out of store cupboards and stuff. Starshine's in bed for an hour before she hits the mean streets of Middlesbrough. Up the borough, Starshine. So Starshine will be your Palmo expert there. Well, I'm a TS5 Starshine, and I'm not just saying this, but we have a little pizza shop, Pizza Pan. You probably know it. I'm not sure if they've got. I'm not sure how many shops he's got, but they do make a mean Palmo. I'll be honest. I haven't been down there, Borough, for a night out for a long time. But I live close to a bar called the Tipsy Cow, Starshine. If I don't know if you've been there, but worth a look in. Seems to be TS3 here, TS5 here. Posh area it is. Bloody motorbikes. Tim, I'm working on the mods, mate. I'm working on the mods. Watch Borough. Starshine, I did see that when you were. I was being nosy with conversation with Apollo Women's Watch Borough. I'm not sure what that is, but I did mean to Google it, but I haven't yet. But I will have a look at that. And, so Starshine, everyone, runs Women's Watch Borough. Maybe she'll enlighten us, or we can Google it later. It was 16 in the chat, guys. That's crazy for a Saturday afternoon. The tennis knee, or it's not good ultra. My playing days are over. You know, I never quite made it. Never quite made it. Table tennis is more my thing, or golf. Any golfers out there? Got the British Open coming up soon, or the Open, should I say? Not sure where it is this year, but I do love my golf. And anyone who says it's a waste of a walk, I think that's the saying, but you can't beat a game of golf on a sunny day. Alright, I'm just trying to read this chat. It's going that fast, guys. I do need some mods, guys, you're right. Because I've got to keep, I've got some wrong uns in here, and I've got to keep the chat respectable, haven't you? Boss Dog's still doing deals here, bribing people for subs. I see he's there. Is this the new way of doing things, like Boss Dog? Bribing people into subs there? You'll have no body hair left, mate. You know, some people will sell their souls for a sub, won't they? All right, Starshine. Oh, brilliant. Anyone who can read that there, Starshine. Oh, that's excellent. That I will have I'll have a closer look into that. But respect for that, massive respect. She would do a great job there. Yeah, we'll have a look at that later. Pick up Mrs. Moon. Have you started the painting there, Mrs. Moon? Busy day ahead for her. Yeah, so the international call, guys, that I'm waiting for. Mrs. Moon and myself, we invested in a bulldog, American XL bully, 8.5 months ago as a present for the daughter, and she's 8.5 months now, and 3.5 stone. She's an absolute beast. I think there's a video of her on my channel if you want to take a look sometime. But I've had PD on the phone, and we all know PD's an expert, as is Steve. PD give us a quick ring earlier on, just discussing the size and just giving me a few little tips, you know, about temperament and stuff. But yeah, we had to cut the call short, so hopefully he'll wait till the stream's finished, and I'll let you know how that goes. Let's have a look. Yeah, so last night, what happened last night? Some crazy behaviour going on last night, guys. Where did it start? Did anyone else see this, or positive vibes? How are you doing? Massive respect. Always for positive vibes there. Oh, just a quick one before I forget. Just have a little look in Sparky's shack there, and Mishi. I think we all know Mishi. She mods in a lot of chats. She was on Sparky's panel, and when you see somebody, well, you see somebody's name in the chat all the time, and you haven't got a clue what the voice sounds like. I was quite surprised. Mishi's voice, like she's Londoner, Cockney. You know, when you just don't imagine somebody's voice to go with the name or what you expected. Strange, but yeah, man. Last night was boring, eh, Ultra? Well, it was boring. That's because obviously I didn't do a live, and Jim didn't do a live either. Jim did say he was going to take his wife out last night, but when he found out it wasn't 2 for 1 at Wetherspoons, he talked her into staying in and having a few sherries. He opened a nice bottle of sherry, which is what he likes to do on a Friday night when he hasn't seen his wife all week, you know. Quick glass of sherry and then straight on in the back room on YouTube all night. That's the start of Jim's week. So yeah, going back to last night anyway. Did anybody else see, or was it me imagining things, right? But I seen a post for an up and coming live stream from the cesspit, but it had a little link to it, and from what I gather, what I could work out from it, it was this guy, Live Free. Now I've heard of him from early days in the cesspit, and his name pops up in other channels. And I think he's associated with him with this Midnight Foot Soldier and that group, you know, the old cesspit group. And from what I can gather, he's in prison. And I'm sure that this post said that this Live Free was asking Filmboy if he could jump on the panel because his mate in the pad next door had a phone. So Filmboy has actually put a premiere up. Correct me if I'm wrong, Filmboy, because I know you're watching, mate. It's crazy behaviour. he was going to do a live with Live Free from his prison cell. Crazy behaviour, guys. Crazy behaviour. Daryl, let me have a look, mate. It's because it's going that fast, bro. Let me have a look. 39 subs will go live when you get to 100. What about if you shave all your body hair off, Daryl? Then everyone sub to you. And then you'll be on a live in no time, mate. And honestly, mate, this StreamYard, it's a lot easier than you think, because if I can do it, mate, anyone can do it, believe me. But yeah, Daryl, I'll have to. I'm still not on Instagram, mate, but you know what I'll do? I'll put my number in the private chat, or I'll get my number to you somehow. The Mrs. Moon's got Instagram. So we'll sort that out, mate, and I'll get in touch with you, because you know we've been mates for a while. I'd like to talk to you offline, to be honest, mate. You're a good bloke. So anyone, what I'll do, Daryl, because I've got a few spanners now, me and Mrs. Moon, and we'll share your link, and I'm sure Tim Smith will share it as well. If you bung him a few quid, that's what he normally asks for. That's what I pay him anyway. Crazy behaviour, guys. It's crazy. Starshine, we'll share yours as well, mate. Wherever I can. Sure, Mrs. Moon will as well. Maybe Tim will, like I say, if you slip him a few quid. But yeah, it didn't come off. The cesspit wasn't on last night, and I don't know what's going on with Film Boy at the minute. It's all over the place. But yeah, live from the prison cell on the cesspit. Crazy behaviour, guys. Massive respect, guys. Yeah, you know, there's a few people missing here today. Massive respect to everyone who showed up, who showed the support. Boys, the other one, Mick Johnson. Respect, Mick. Big shout out to Mick Johnson. Crazy guy he is. Yeah, so that one didn't come off with the prison thing, and I was looking for the post, but I think Filmo must have took it off. Maybe there's some sort of law about having phones in prisons. What do you think? Yes, Daryl, I was getting round to that one, mate. We'll get to that in a minute. I did miss G-String's little cameo on Expo, but we'll get to that in a minute, mate. But what else was it I was watching? You know what it was? Was it last night? Mrs. Moon, was it last night that me and Jim done that live, or was that Thursday night? I'm losing a day, guys. It's crazy. Look. Oh, Emma's in the house. Scouse Emma. How are we doing, Emma? Massive respect. Showing a bit of support there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so guys, when there is little pauses, you might find me just coming out with crazy stuff, you know, crazy behaviour. It works for other people, so I thought hopefully it'll work for me, yeah. But yeah, last night, did anyone notice Apollo? Did anyone watch Apollo's live? I know there's a few people who aren't too keen on Apollo. A few scousers in the chat there. But you know, Apollo is one of our big fans. You know, I know he's a big fan of me, and I think he just supports Jim because he likes me. You know, and he does tend to drop by. I'm surprised he isn't in the chat now, actually, but I'm thinking it might have something to do with his live last night, because if you hadn't noticed, he's stealing content, and he's been quite sneaky about it, you know. And he's not got away with it. He's not going to get away with it, like, because if anyone's seen Jim's post yesterday, mentioned a certain guy, Bob Smith. Now, Bob Smith, remember where you heard it first? It was on Jim's post, but I'm going to big I'm going to big Bob Smith up myself, because if you haven't seen him, go and check him out. I think we're looking at the next big thing on YouTube, to be honest. Putting out some great content. Emma, do you know that for a fact? Yeah, I actually I haven't worked Apollo out yet, but like I say, it's been okay with me, so I'll give him a chance. But yeah, going back to Bob Smith, if anyone hasn't checked him out, go and check this guy out. Like Jim said, he's putting out some great content. And yesterday, showed us how to build a fire. Looked like it was in his back garden in like a metal drum. And when you got the fire going, and he got it at a decent heat, then he put some wire mesh over the top of it, threw some burgers on there. It's like a homemade barbecue type thing. Yeah, homemade. It was like a homemade barbecue, and it was just crazy behaviour, guys. But I think there's a lot more to come from Bob. So just remember where you heard it first. I think his next short, just what I've heard on the grapevine, is how to clean that wire mesh on your barbecue. You know, when you get little bits of burgers stuck on it and stuff. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to try to throw a link out here. I've done it once before the other day, but I did have the help of OG Miss Emma and a few others in the chat. But if you bear with me, like I say, I'm no expert, but so sorry about the sounds, guys. Oh, you know what, guys? That's not right. Oh, shit. Emma, that's poor, isn't it, to throw a link out that? I don't know what I've done wrong there, but yeah, hang on a sec. No, I'm lost. Totally lost. Let's have a little look in the chat, guys. Sorry if I'm ignoring you. I don't mean to. It's going that fast, you know. 150 in the chat. Emma, that's why I started. That's why I started this live early. Just as a sort of a warm up, you know, to Lindsay's. Yeah, Lindsay, she's doing really well there on her own, isn't she? You know, really she's really pulling that channel off, especially doing it yourself. It's not easy, you know. I like the way she does it all herself with no help from anyone. You know, really, really funny woman, you know. She's done that all herself, built that channel up. Yeah, she has some good guests on as well. Always has a nice buzzing panel, you know. You could learn a lot from her, Emma, you know, for if you ever get a channel. Daryl, come on, Emma doesn't help her. Hinders her, if anything, mate. Crazy behaviour, guys, crazy behaviour. Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, guys, you know that. Sean Wayne in the house. Massive respect, Sean. Good to see you in here, mate. Good friend of mine there. Always showed mood. Bit of support. Loving it. Darryl, I've got a surprise guest coming for you. You're going to love it. Ooh, surprise guest, Darryl. You're going to love it, mate. Who could that be? We'll all be watching at 5 o'clock. Yeah, we'll be tuning in, Emma, and I'm only joking. You're doing a great job there, you, Lindsay. Some good lives. I know it's been a bit quiet the last few days, though, yeah? Just recharging your batteries. I know you've still been busy. I've seen you pop up on different streams and that. I think Lindsay's been recharging her batteries, hasn't it? It's hard work. It must be hard work when you're doing this every day for a few hours. People don't realise that, you know, I'm not the most confident person in the world, and I've said it before on lives. I find it is a lot easier doing your own live than jumping on a panel. I get a lot more nervous when I jump on panels, and I still haven't built up to the cesspit or expo yet. But like I said, if I had to choose one, I think it would be the cesspit. Simply because I think there's a lot more pressure to be funny on exposures. I seen it last night when you had the legendary Mac jumped on, didn't he? And I don't think Expo took to him. I don't know if that was the first time Expo had met legendary Mac. He didn't know what he was about, but I noticed Expo Sharp got rid of him, didn't he? Boss Dog, that's right, mate. It is good for the confidence, but isn't it strange how, like, I find it easier to sit here on my bed talking to my phone in silence, nobody talking back and just reading the chat. It's crazy behaviour, guys. Kieran, big up yourself, mate. Thanks for coming over, bud. Kieran's a newcomer. I don't really, I haven't spoke much to Kieran, but we all seen him on doing a sterling job there last Saturday at the Harlan Dennis scrap, if we want to call it that. Doing a sterling job there of keeping the public away from the fighting pit. Big up, Kieran. Darryl, cheers, mate. You know what? I might just surprise you. I might just surprise you all. I do want to jump on Lindsay's and Emma's one day as well. Let's have a look. Emma's got some tips for me here. Once we get add a guest, copy link, go to the chat and paste. You know, that's what I just did, Emma. I did this the other day. You know, I'm absolutely hopeless. This is the edge that Zeus has got over me at the minute. I know he hasn't got the patter, and he's a bit boring and that, but he's the technical wizard. You know what I mean? If I just had that technical wizard along with my personality, I'd be smashing it. Smashing it, guys, and I'd have miles more than this 140 that I've got it now. Don't forget to smash the legs, guys. Yeah, so as Jim isn't here, right, I'll just let you know that if you could all back me on this one, I need to beat Jim to, well, I need to get more subs than Jim, basically. So, all you legends in the chat there, keep it to yourselves, but just do what you can to get my subs up, yeah? Share the link and whatever. And do what you can to get people to unsub from Zeus. That would be good as well. Just keep it between me and you, yeah? Me and the 150 in here. And I'll make it worth your while, guys. Might shave my eyebrows off or shave all the hairs off my bum or something like that, yeah? Whatever. As long as I beat Jim. Quick as you can as well, guys. Quicker the better. Boss Dog, cheers, mate. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a good live tomorrow, and I am gonna work out this technical side and get it all sorted. Get some guests on. I did do one last week. I think you had 4 people on the panel. It was crazy behaviour, guys. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, not many people do like Zeus, really, Boss Dog. Just You know, he's only around here because of me, you're fair, mate. He knows that deep down as well. Like he will admit it to himself, but he won't admit it to anybody else. You know, I'm gonna have to have a little word with him sometime soon, I think, as well. Mrs. Moon's gonna shave my eyebrows off there when I'm asleep. Crazy behaviour, guys. Starshine respect. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people who haven't turned up today, and I'll be having words with them, guys. Maybe they're all out. They're all out at Wetherspoons. Yeah, so what else did I want to talk about, guys? You know, when you get a little bit of a mind block. Oh God, I'm going to have to up my game now. We've got another superstar in the chat. YouTube idiots. Massive respect, mate. Quick hello is fine, bud. Thanks for showing the support, mate. Like I say, I think it's only about my third or fourth live. It's just a quickie. It's sort of a warm up, you know, for the ladies at 5 o'clock. You know, if I do this for them, you know, give them a little mention. I know they'll give me a mention on their show and big me up and that, you know, give me a few subs. Respect though, YouTube idiots. Good channel. If you haven't subbed to them, go and check them out. What's Ultra said now? I'm too sexy, right? Said Fred. You know what, Ultra? I was singing that earlier on today. I do often sing it when I'm in the car or when I'm in the bath sometimes. You know, especially when I'm having a shave in the mirror. I just find myself singing it for some reason. You know? Peggy in the house. Respect, Peggy. Better late than never, that's what I always say. You've missed all the good bits though. It's been a great live, hasn't it, guys? Like non-stop fun. You know, we just hit a little bit of a brick wall there, Peggy. And what I found it worked for other people is when we have little, you know, them little awkward pauses. I just say crazy, guys. Just crazy. It's crazy behaviour, isn't it? Massive respect, guys. Yeah, there is a few regulars missing today. Now we'll be having words with them. I don't know who else is live. I think Sparky's live. Does anyone else watch Sparky's Shack? So I've only started watching him for the last few weeks. He's another one who I hate my guy on his panel as well. Like he always, when I'm in his chat, he always says hi and that. See, I've spoken on the cesspit in the chat. Seems like a decent guy, and I like I like his chat. It's quite chilled until Harlan goes on. That is. Oh, speak of the devil, guys. Just bigging you up there, Zeus. Just, you know what, Zeus, Jim? I've been on for 45 minutes, mate. It's nice of you to join us, yeah. But I've literally spent the last 45 minutes bigging you up, fella, and saying how good your little 13 minutes was this morning and how much I was laughing, you know. I was absolutely bent over, crippled. And everyone else was saying the same, what a great guy you are, and how you're always treating your wife, taking her out to all posh restaurants and that, mate. You know, and spending loads of time with her and that. Yeah, so big up Zeus there. I taught him everything he knew. Everything he knows, sorry. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you enjoyed your 2-for-1 at Wetherspoons. And I know you probably locked yourself in your studio now and put your headphones on. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you've missed a cracker. You've missed a cracker, Jim. Non-stop laughing. I mean, we had about 300 in earlier. think they just 280 of them just went there when you come in for some reason. It's a bit weird that. 300 people on sub. Wow. What have you been doing, Jim? Crazy that, because I've just got 300 new subs. Crazy behaviour, that, guys. Joanne Graham, big up yourself. Massive respect to Joanne Graham there. Jamie Sawyer. Jamie, I was thinking about you on my drive home there just before. And did anyone else? I'm not sure if anyone else was in the chat. I think Bostog was in the chat, actually. Yeah, it was Hector. Hector the Erector. Hector and the Troll Hoovers was doing a live. I'm not sure where he was because I was driving. I was just listening, but Jesus Christ, talk about begging, guys. I think the word PayPal was in every other sentence that come out of his mouth for the whole of the 40-minute drive. It was PayPal, charity. There was talk of shaving eyebrows off, which obviously he's pinched that content off Benji and Bostog, which, you know, you just don't do them things. You do not pinch other people's content. Are you listening, Jim? Yeah, so anyway, Jamie, just a quick one, yeah? So what I noticed about Jamie, he was actually called, he must have been reading his chat, he was called Jamie Sewer. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jamie, and I hope I'm not. Sewer is not your second name, mate. Is it Sawyer? No, it's spelled S-A-W-Y-E-R. It's not spelled S-E-W-E-R, is it, guys? I'm really hoping it's not Jamie Sewer, actually, or I'm going to look like a right twat. But yeah, Hector, if you're going to say people's names, say them correctly, mate. And, you know, I nearly pulled over, right? This is how bad it was. I nearly pulled the car over. So obviously I don't want to be texting that when I'm driving, yeah. So I nearly pulled over because I got that fed up of him begging for just anything. I think at one point there was Sawyer, that's the one, Jamie. See, you know what I mean? If you're going to talk your chat, at least say the name properly. You know what I mean? It's just a thing of respect, isn't it? Really. So big up Jamie Sawyer. I'll put Hector right next time I see him, which hopefully won't be soon. But yeah, so he's begging for. I know it's for charity, right? But I think somebody was offering him £500 to jump in the river. He must have been near a river or something. And he kept saying, for £500 in my PayPal, I'll jump in the river. And I thought, you know what? Nobody's going to pay £500 for him to jump in the river. Oh, sorry, guys. We're going to have to just hold that story for a minute. We've got a very special guest in the house. The one and only Benji. Rummy Benji, the legend himself, MBTV. Big up yourself, Benji. Massive respect, mate, there. My mate showed me the support. Obviously, we all know Benji. Respect, mate. Love you a bit. Me and Mrs. Moon. You know I'm there, mate, whenever you're on. And if I'm not there, mate, it means I'm working. Believe me. Love your show, mate. And anytime I can get on there, I'll get on there. Shave my eyebrows off, my bum hairs, anything you want, mate. I'll do anything for a sub. Yeah, so we're on about Hector here. Benji was just saying that Hector was somebody, he was asking £500 he would jump in wherever river it was. Wherever river it was, where he was near. I don't know where he was. But I nearly pulled the car over. And I'm not a rich man, but I thought, you know what? For £500, I was going to say, Hector, if you zip yourself up in a suitcase, tie 2 big concrete slabs to it, get someone to push you in the river, then £500 yours, mate. No problem at all. I don't mind being skinned for a few weeks if you'll do that, yeah. And I thought to myself, That's killing two birds with one stone. It's good money for charity, isn't it? And like, we get rid of Hector. Everyone's a winner, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Crazy behaviour, guys. I think we all agree with that one. Kieran will go halves with BC there. He's up for it. I think we're on to a winner there, you know, guys. So maybe next time Hector's near a river, if no one else has already pushed him in or done something really bad to him, then we'll put the money up and make sure it gets done. But I know 5 minutes later we were all saved because Hector's battery ran out, so and his stream stopped. So big up to Hector's battery. Massive respect, Hector's battery. Oh, I've just got a notification there. Lindsay Kilpatrick live in, is it 30 minutes? So we haven't got long for this one. Yeah, so yeah, guys. So this is a warm up for Lindsay Kilpatrick and Emma's live at 5 o'clock. You know, just warming the crowd up. Obviously, big numbers in here, 140. It says, I know it only says 14, but like I said before, YouTube for some reason keep missing the zeros off the end of my chat numbers. I think they're putting them on Jim's. Yeah, I noticed Jim just made a little cameo appearance there. Yeah, it's because we're not talking about him or bigging him up. So either that or his wife's made him his cup of cocoa and he's having to talk to her for a little bit, yeah. Big up Zeus anyway. Crazy guys, just crazy. You'll find I often say that when instead of just leaving a silence, I'll just say crazy guys, yeah. Because it is just crazy. Crazy behaviour. So I haven't spoken to Jim today, which is quite good actually. I've had a really good day not speaking to Jim. But so I don't know what his plans are tonight, but because he only usually tells me about 5 minutes before he goes live, and you know he expects me to drop everything and go and hold his show together for him, you know, pull in the crowds and stuff. Have you noticed that's why he always puts my name in his live streams? You might have noticed that, guys. Oh, I tell you what, watch my numbers go down now where Flavors has just gone live, so we're up against some stiff opposition, guys. You know, it's nothing like going watching Flavors fall asleep on his lives. It's great viewing. What's Mirror saying there? Oh, Zeus has decided to jump back in, eh? Thanks for that, Zeus. Live when drunk later tonight. Massive respect, Zeus. I don't know if I did mention it earlier, Zeus, to the 300 he had in the chat. How we've got this, we're going to have to get our lawyers on to Apollo for stealing our content. Yeah. You know, I wondered why Apollo's spending so much time in our lives and, you know, like pretending to be our friend and stuff and saying big up Fly Me to the Moon and Zeus. It's because he's basically he's spying and he's pinching our content, mate. Everyone can see it. And last night was a classic example of that. And he did try to soften the blow a little bit. I noticed he was highlighting a few comments and he gives a little mention, didn't he? But, you know, guys, we're not stupid. Well, I'm not stupid. But me and Zeus, like, we sort of sussed him out, you know, so we'll be keeping an eye on that Apollo. And his 7,000 fake subs. I know you're watching, Apollo. Yeah, just watch your back there, mate. Because Jim's onto you. You don't want to mess with Jim, but yeah. I did watch it, and it did turn into the Bob Smith show, didn't it? There, Jim. I was laid in bed chuckling away to myself, you know, trying to hide the anger, you know, because obviously secondhand content, it's not good, is it? It's not good at all. But we'll have words with Apollo later. But yeah, Jimmy, if you can let me know a bit sooner than 5 minutes before you go live, mate, so I can sort myself out in that, yeah? And I'll hold your show together for you like I normally do, mate. Massive respect, man. Crazy behaviour, guys. Crazy behaviour. Ultra, how are you enjoying the limelight? Ultra, you're a little dark horse. Anyone who hasn't looked at Ultra's channel, you know, go and check the subs out on this little character. You know, proper little dark horse. And Zeus is on to this one because we've got a bit of a superstar here. You know, I don't. I think they might be basking in this glory. You know, more to come. More to come about Ultra anyway, and the skateboarding shenanigans or whatever you want to call it. Who's support you appreciating, Jim? Come on, tell us, mate. Just look at the numbers in the house, Jim. This is on my own as well, mate. You know, live on my own. Massive respect on myself. It's not easy, is it? It's not easy, is it, Benji? You know, keeping the big numbers, mate. Make sure you sub and like, share, and subscribe, guys. Help the channel grow. Caring, sharing. Big up yourself and all that crap. Starshine Zeus, did you remove the sweets out of your sockets? Well, for anyone who doesn't know, Zeus has got this, spends a lot of time in hotels, you know, guys, you know, them really cheap hotels where you just go for an hour, you know, spends a lot of time in them. You've got your Premier Inn, and then you've got the hotels that Jim stays in, you know, a little bit cheaper than that. But he's got this, who's this little batty fish here? Benny the Grass. Benny the Grass, eh? Any information here I can pass on to Film Boy? Yeah, tell him he's a batty fish. Tell him Zeus said he's going to fill him in next time he sees him. Benny the Grass, I like the name though, mate. And if I had any mods, we would check it out. But as I haven't, I'll let you off. But yeah, you threw me off now, Benny the Grass. I forgot what I was bloody talking. Oh yeah, Jim and his paranoia. So Jim, who stays in these dodgy little hotels, you know, like the ones where you pay by the hour. First thing he does when he goes in is just put, I don't even know what it is. What was it, Starshine, that he puts in? Sweets. Yeah, sticky, sweety things. Basically, he covers up anything that could be used to spy on him. He's got this, I don't even know what to call it, but it's just crazy behaviour, guys. I mean, who covers up all the socket holes and that? I mean, that's why he never watches the TV in there, because he can't even plug it in. You know, when his battery's gone on his phone, that's it. End of story. But like I say, he usually only spends an hour in there anyway, so, and then he's straight out. But crazy behaviour. Squashums, that's the one, Starshine. So whenever you see Jimmy, he'll always have a pack of Squashums in his pocket. Them little squashy, sweety things. Pushes them in all the plug holes. Or if you ever happen to go into one of them little hotels where you pay by the hour and you see some squashing sweets hanging out of the socket, yeah, you know Jim's been there. Or if you see a pair of Y fronts, you know, with PP's face on the front, then you know there's Jim's been there, guys. Is that right, Jim? Yeah, he does need to stay off the green, yeah. I've told him that before, Kieran. Crazy behaviour, guys. Crazy behaviour from Jamie Sewer there. Big up Jamie Sewer. I'll be having words with Hector about that, Jamie. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, he thinks they're all cameras. He thinks everyone's watching him. I don't know what it is with him. Jimmy, not that famous yet, mate. Oh, he's left his socks on the kettle. What have I told you about that, Jim? Well, them little hotels there, they're using them socks now was dusters. Cleaning all the rooms with them. Are they the socks with PP's face on them and a fishing rod on one side as well, Jim? Is that the ones? I've seen them, yeah. Truman Show, that's the one, Kieran. That's the one. You know the score. Benny the Grass. Does anyone know who this Benny the Grass is? It's not Mayor Benny, is it? We haven't got to we haven't got to that stage yet where Mayor Benny's dropping in here, is he? Little batty fish. Little spunk bubble. Yeah, I tell you what, even though I'm a big Pablo fan, right, and if you notice, I haven't pinched any of his sayings or anything, you know. It's the first time I've ever said batty fish. Oh, you're driving again, eh, Jim? Driving back from Wetherspoons there. I hope you've only had one glass of sherry, mate. You wait till you get home. Yes, and don't be texting as well. Or has Jim got one of them posh phones where you just talk into it and it texts for you? So, Jim, what would you do for 100 subs? I've said, because this is a theme today, Boss Dog has shaved his Super Mario tash off earlier on Benji's live. I don't know if you've seen it. He said if he gets over 50 subs, he would shave his tash off. So obviously everyone who was in the chat, we all subbed. And I said, don't worry, guys, because as soon as his tash comes off, we can unsub. Ah, look at who's turned up, guys. Well. If it isn't Flammy the Moon and Zeus, eh? All right, Apollo lad. All right, la. Just bigging you up there, mate, and saying what a guy you are. You know, you've missed most of the show, guys. I'm guessing your notifications didn't work, eh? You're too busy having a palmo, aren't you? That's the one. Massive respect, Apollo. As always, mate, thanks for dropping in. See, we get all the superstars in here. Daryl Adams, Benny the Grass is in. Benny the Grass, have you brought Apollo with you there? Smell a rat there, mate. I smell a rat. That was just crazy behaviour, Apollo, isn't it? Oh, they're all coming in now. Pick up yourself, Norris. Shabba. Legend of a man. Norris, I was just telling the few hundred in the chat there. I am actually waiting on an international phone call to do with from a guy about a dog. I'll let you work that one out. But I've been talking to a few big names, you know, behind the scenes and doing international phone calls and that, mate. It's crazy behaviour, guys. It really is crazy behaviour. Everyone will tell you, you know. I'm just hoping that the phone doesn't go now, because that'll be the stream gone. Yeah, guys, so if you didn't already know, this is the warm-up. I am the warm-up act. Oh, 1900 in the chat now. Yes, it is going a little bit faster. If I miss anyone, I do apologise. But like I was saying, this is the warm-up show for Lindsay Kilpatrick and that Scouse girl. I forgot her name now. Brenda, I think it is, or something like that. Brenda. Well, she's got hairy toes. Yeah, she pesters Lindsay, you know, comes on and pesters Lindsay and tries to act like it's her show as well, yeah. But anyway, I'm the warm-up for Lindsay Kilpatrick, so big up Lindsay. Big up Norris. Big up Apollo. Apollo, I see you've got a little live on tonight, mate, eh? I've been spreading the word, mate. So I'm glad that me and Jim introduced you to Lee Marvin, and you've managed to get a nice little Saturday Night Live show out of it. Massive respect, mate, for pinching out content. Big up. I'll catch you later, Apollo. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Always welcome. Hey, guys, what's this 55? What am I missing? What have I missed? What's this 55 all about? Moon ain't no backup dancer. No one put baby in corner. Go on, Norris, lad. Massive respect. Hey, tell you what, all the legends in here. Big up yourselves, guys. Crazy behaviour. It's absolutely crazy. Big numbers, Ultra. It always is. Big up a new name in the chat. Kelly Shard. Is that right, Kelly? Kelly Shard? Big up yourself, Kelly. If I had a mod, I would get them to check you out. But you're lucky I've seen you with how fast this bloody chat's going, let me tell you. Crazy behaviour, guys. 50. Oh, there's 55 pages of Decker's Acro. Cheers for that one, Benny the Grass. On the ball there. A little warning there, bacon warning from Starshine, Area 55. Yeah, is anyone else under that? We'll get onto this Benny the Grass and Kelly Shard. We've obviously heard about the big numbers in Fly Me to the Moon's chat, haven't they? I want to get in and infiltrators. I'll get the mods onto these guys, but when I do get these spanners given out. Sean Wayne, what do you reckon? Do you reckon about these names, mate? You're always a good judge of character. We've got Benny the Grass. And let's have a look, what's the other one? Kelly Shard. 180 in the chat, Kieran. Yes, come on, hit the likes. That's the one, guys. If you don't hit the likes, I'm going to send Kieran round and Benny the Grass to shave your bum hairs off. Alright, so don't say you haven't been warned. Ah, Jim. You know them, do you, Jim? Knock about with Benny the Grass, eh? Oh, is that right? Are we talking, Benny, is that you, mate? And Bam Bam, because if it is, massive respect, guys. I don't know if it is or whether you're just pulling my plonker here. But if it is, if that is Benny the Mayor and Bam Bam, then massive respect. And I just hope the film boy hasn't been sending you in to keep an eye on us, yeah? I know you were honest, you did say that when you come in, but I'm going to keep an open mind on that one. I don't want to fall for it. But I'll get Jim onto that one and a few others. But anyway, guys, I'm going to have to end it there because I've got to go on my travels again. I've got to give my son a lift somewhere, so it's Moon's taxis, I'm afraid. Just back on what you thanks. I go on a couple of platforms, Lindsay, Exposure. Big up, Kelly. I'm going to take your word for that, and Benny. Benny the Dick. Yes, guys, so massive respect again for dropping by and showing your support, man. Love yous all, and don't forget to hit them likes on the way out, and don't forget to unsub to Zeus. And big up all yourselves, guys, and thanks for all the support. Been crazy behaviour, guys. So, till later on, guys. Peace out. Thanks for coming. Bye.